Well, hello and welcome to a new video. Today I'm showing you my latest Beauty Bay haul. First, a little backstory here. A few weeks ago I placed an order on Beauty Bay mostly because I needed their cleansing balm, which I love, and I was getting near the end of the one I was using. So I decided to place an order, and because I have to pay, I think it's like 4 or 5 euros to get it delivered, I figured, you know what, while I'm there, I might as well add a couple of things here and there. And I also added the Love Notes palette. Again, from Beauty Bay. It was released for Valentine's Day, and ever since then, it's been in the back of my head. I want this palette. I didn't get any discount whatsoever, despite the fact that, I mean, there's regularly speaking enough discounts on Beauty Bay. I was like, I don't care. I need that cleansing balm and I want that palette, so I'm just going to order it with or without any discount, which I did. A few days later, I received a mail from the carrier, basically, the people that were gonna send my package my way. And from what I understood at that point, it was a link I could click if I wanted to do a no contact delivery, or let them know if I wasn't home where they could leave the package or whatnot. I understood it as, if you want, you can select this or that option. And so I was like, I don't care. I don't need a no contact delivery. I'm home most of the time. If not, my mom is home as well. So I was like, I don't need to fill out that form and to follow that link. Fast forward a few days and still no delivery, no package. And I go back to that email and I'm like, you know what, maybe I misunderstood, and maybe I actually have to click that link and I have to select an option. Maybe they do have my package waiting and they're just waiting on me to select an option so that they know if I'm not home what they need to do with that package. So I do click on the link, I choose the option, leave it next to the garage, I don't remember, whatever. The next day or a couple of days later, I'm not sure, I get an email from Beauty Bay telling me that my package was stolen during a criminal act. Actually, I don't have much more details. They did tell me that there was an ongoing police investigation, that they're cooperating. I'm guessing a truck was stolen, I'm not sure, but anyway, they're letting me know we are deeply sorry, but we can't really predict someone robbing a truck, and so, well, your package is not coming your way, but we will of course reimburse you, which they did. I believe the next day already the money was back into my account. If you leave it at that, I mean, that's good. That's a good customer service. I mean, really, it's not their fault. They let me know, they apologize, they reimbursed me very quickly. Like, that's it. End of story, right? No, not end of story, because the customer service of Beauty Bay is the most amazing. It's not just a good customer service, it's really on point. I've ordered a bunch of times from them, and once I had an issue within the same package. I had one product, a powder, that was broken, and one product missing, if I'm remembering correctly. I sent 2 different emails concerning the same delivery, and I thought, oh my god, it's gonna be a mess. I'm not gonna figure out it's the same package. They did. That same night I got a reply, and they were super reactive, super quick, super nice and helpful. And so I already knew they had a good customer service. But this just tops it all, because on top of apologizing for me not getting my package, which really they had no control over, they gave me a discount code for 15% that I can use once, and that is going to be valid for the next 3 months. So I was like, okay, then that's even better. I went back on the Beauty Bay app and I thought, okay, then I'm gonna repurchase the same thing I wanted and I needed, and I'm gonna add my 15% coupon, basically. By the time I got back on the Beauty Bay app, the sales were going on, the spring sales. I believe they do have a bunch of sales all of the time, so definitely check it regularly, keep an eye open, because it's really worth it. So sales were going on, and the products that I had purchased and that I was planning on getting were on sale. So I didn't even have to use my 15% code. I still have it. I'm gonna use it somewhere within the next 3 months. If at some point I need another cleansing balm or whatnot, you know, like something, and I cannot wait for a sale to happen and I'm in a hurry, or I don't know, whatever the case may be, I get a 15% discount code somewhere. In the meantime, like I said, I did shop the sale. I had products that were 15, 20, 25, 30, and 40% off. So I did make quite a few amazing deals. I'm so freaking excited. It's not gonna be a complete surprise for me right now because I already filmed the French version of this video, but let me tell you, you are in for a treat. Okay, starting with the products for which I had 15% off, I got the Acne, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the Zit Peel AHA BHA PHA soft peeling for acne prone skin. So it's basically a mask that you use at night. You let it on the skin all night, and then the next day you wash your face, and you can use it, I believe, 2 or 3 times a week. I have some very, very bad acne, mostly here. It's getting better. Partly thanks to a Clinique product I will mention in an upcoming video where I talk about my tops and my flops. But there's still quite a long road to go, and I also have a few spots that just stay there. So I'm hoping that this is gonna help. I'm a bit worried about the fact that it's a mask that you're supposed to put all over your face because it might be a little drying. I don't have dry skin, but I certainly don't want to have dry patches as a result of a very aggressive peeling. It says soft peeling, so hopefully it's not going to be too drying, but for sure the next day after I try this, I will do a deeply hydrating moisturizing mask just to make sure my skin isn't too irritated by this. Never tried anything from the brand, never really heard anything about the brand either, but I mean, I'm excited to try something that hopefully will get rid of this situation here. The next product I got with 15% discount is the Nabla bronzer. I got mine in the shade Ambra. This has been on my radar and in my wish list for a while. I've heard so many great things about the Nabla powder formula being not completely matte, not a flat matte, but also not shimmery. I have a ton of glitters on my hand, but basically there's the swatch. It has a bit of a satiny finish. It's definitely an interesting texture. I can't wait to try it. And you know, bronzers are not my favorite part in my makeup routine because I can get excited about a different blush, different color, or whatnot. A bronzer, I'm not gonna go so far as to say a bronzer is a bronzer because I mean, that's not the case. But I don't know, it's less easy for me to get really excited about a bronzer. But in this case, I really am excited to try it out because it's supposed to be amazing. The next product, oh my god. Again, 15% off. Still quite expensive for what it is, but it's worth every penny. So last night when I got my delivery, I opened everything just to make sure everything was there, nothing was broken. I didn't open the actual product, I just opened the cardboard packaging, and I saw the product inside and I went, oh, it is so pretty. I did swatch it already. Like I said, I just swatched it for a video in French. And oh my god, it's gonna be so frustrating for you because it doesn't translate well on camera. You just can't describe the beauty. So enough with the suspense. I bought the Twin Flames Multi-Chrome Pigment for Eyes and Face by Danessa Myricks in the shade Bay. Look at this. This is, oh my god, this is gorgeous. So it's basically a liquid eyeshadow, well, liquid pigment that you can also use on your face, but I don't think I would. It is so freaking intense. It is indeed multi-chrome. It's very glittery. You can't really see much. It's so annoying because in a person, it's just so pretty. It's a bunch of very fine glitter and metallic shine, and it's green and golden and pink and purple. I don't know. It's beautiful. It truly is beautiful. I feel like it's one of those things where you put it on the eyes and it's the only thing that people are going to notice about your face. It's so pretty. It's a shame that here in Belgium you cannot see, not that I know of at least, you cannot see and swatch the Nessa Myricks products in any store, because really online, on pictures, on camera, you just can't comprehend the beauty that this is. So yeah, you kind of have to purchase it to grasp the beauty of it. I mean, I don't think you would be disappointed if you bought it. I mean, you will definitely be excited if you're like me, but again, I mean, it's not super cheap, so yeah, it's a shame that you can't just go in a store and look at it and see how beautiful it is. In the US you can, because it is sold in the US Sephora, but it's not sold at the French Sephora, and I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. So, but yeah, I'm very happy about this. Moving on to the products for which I got a discount of 20%. The first one is the Cleansing Balm by Beauty Bay, which is the product that was at the beginning, the main purchase in my order. I've already emptied 2 of these. I love it. I have been using for the past few days another oil because this thing was empty and I miss this very, very dearly. I was actually not planning on filming this video today. I had something else in mind, but I was like, you know what? Film your Beauty Bay haul, and that way you can get this out of the package and use it, because I just love using this to remove my makeup, and yeah, I missed it. Still from Beauty Bay, still 20%. I have the Eye Base in the shade. Does it have a shade? I'm not sure. Yes, it does. It's the Base 2. So it's a tinted base. The eyeshadow bases I have are more transparent, and I was looking for something light and more opaque that I could use as a base for very colorful and bright eyeshadow and pastel eyeshadows, and I didn't have anything like this. I wanted to get the P. Louise one, but it's never in stock on the sites that I can purchase it. Anyway, I went for this one. Hopefully it's gonna be good. I also do have the MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly, but that thing is old. It's dry. I don't know if it's dry because it's old, or if it's my eyes that are dry and old, but it's just not really pretty when I use it, so I definitely needed something like this. Still from Beauty Bay, still 20% off, the Love Notes palette, which, I mean, I was ready and willing to buy it full price, which, I mean, full price, it's still very affordable. I mean, it's Beauty Bay. But to get 20% off, I'm like, deal, like in a minute, in a heartbeat, and look at this beauty. I'm so excited about it. I did swatch the shades Princess and Bellini, and it is so creamy and so pretty. I love everything about this palette. To me, it's just the perfect format, the perfect size, where you get enough shades to create different looks, but it's also not overwhelming. It's not like, oh my god, I don't even know where to begin. You have a nice distribution among matte and metallic shades, and I love the way it's put together in the palette. It's just, honestly, it's difficult for me to find something bad to say about this palette on first impressions. Definitely cannot wait to use this. It's gonna be, I already know it, it's gonna be very much loved in the next few days. Another product I got 20% off, and I mean, I gladly take these at 20% because it's definitely not the same budget as the Beauty Bay brand, but it's something I've been wanting for such a long time. I finally bit the bullet and I invested in a Sigma brush kit, and I'm so excited. I haven't tested them. I simply touched a couple of them, and they seem very, very soft and amazing. I wish I had more eyeshadow brushes, especially blending brushes in different sizes and shapes, because I know they do have some of blending brushes that are different and interesting, but it doesn't really make sense to buy 1 or 2 brushes from Sigma, because then it's like 25 euros for one brush, so it's super expensive. Financially speaking, it just made a lot more sense for me to get a kit like this. There were other kits with more eye brushes and more blending brushes, but again, financially speaking, it just didn't make sense. It was more expensive. It seemed like maybe I wasn't gonna really use all of them, and I just wanted a basic kit to start. If I really, really love them, maybe here and there sometimes I will get another very specific eyeshadow blending brush, but in the meantime, I get to finally use Sigma brushes, which I feel like for someone who loves makeup as much as I do, like it was kind of a mandatory thing for me to do. I then got 2 of the same product basically, but just different shades. One of them was 20% off, the other was 25. I don't know why, I don't remember which one, but it's the Interstellar Multi-Use Eyeshadow for Eyes, Face, and Lips by Linda Hallberg. You have the shade here, Multichrome, which is, well, a multichrome, which again, you're not going to be able to fully grasp the beauty of this thing, but basically it goes from pink, purple to green, kind of golden. It's just, it's so pretty. And I did swatch these before for my French video, and it seems like they're here to stay. Like, it's a bit difficult to rub with just a makeup wipe, so I'm guessing this is gonna be very long wearing. And then the other one is less opaque and more glittery and light. This is Supernova, and it's just, I feel like this one, you see more of the different reflects and how bright and shiny it is. It's just, you know me, I love glitter so much, and this is the kind of things that it makes me happy just looking at it, you know. Moving on to a product that was 30% off. It's already not expensive, so with the discount, this was actually €2.60, so definitely a steal. This is the Glitz Glue by Simple Beauty. I have their brow gel, which is, yeah, brow glue, really. That thing like doesn't move. It's quite amazing. A bit difficult to remove, and definitely has a learning curve, but really an amazing eyebrow gel if you want them to not go anywhere. And I saw that they had this glitter glue. Basically, there was a discount on it, so I was like, okay, fine, just go and get it, because the only glitter glue I have is from NYX, and it's good, but it's a bit more thick and creamy, whereas this is a lot more liquidy and transparent. So this is going to be easier to spread on the lid and have it be invisible up until you stick the glitter to it, and it seems like it's gonna be indeed super sticky. I've been in a mood lately where I really want to play with glitter and just have fun, and again, for a couple of euros, it feels like it was a good purchase. Okay, so last but not least, I got something that was 40% off. I don't know why. It wasn't something I was planning on buying ever, really. I mean, it was, again, kind of in the back of my head, but I was on the fence for a very long time, and it's the Norvina palette. It's the volume 5. Here's the thing. This palette, when it got released, I did love it. I just think it's so beautiful. I really love the color story. It definitely speaks to me. I do love purple, and you also have a bunch of neutral and cool toned shadows. You can definitely be very colorful and bright, but you can also go to something a bit more neutral and everyday kind of. I thought it was a beautiful palette. It definitely is the most interesting as far as I'm concerned when it comes to these Norvina palettes. In terms of color story, it's the one that speaks to me the most. It's the one that I see myself using the most. There are a couple others that, yes, the color story is interesting, it's different, but I don't really see myself grabbing for these that much. Whereas this one, I can't see myself using on an everyday basis. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something that I'm only gonna get out like once a month when I want to do something fun. You know, it can also be a palette that you use on an everyday basis as far as I'm concerned. So I really loved the color story. I love the ABH formula from like their regular palettes. Love, 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 love it. Not for everyone, I know. Not everyone loves it. It's definitely powdery, but I personally love that formula. But I know that this is not the same. These are pro pigment, and apparently they are a bit more finicky to work with. It's definitely not going to be a palette for you if you're new in makeup and not so experimented and you know, you're just starting to learn how to blend. Like, this is not for you. You're not going to be able to really use it that well. I know I'm by no means new in makeup. I do have some experience. I have trust in my skills, but still, like, I was always a bit intimidated by this formula. Even if I had never tested it myself, from what I had heard, I thought, you know, I don't know if I have the patience to blend those kinds of pigments and not have patches and stuff. Like, I know they can be a bit tricky to work with. They definitely require a bit more work, a bit more time. So because of that and because of the price, let's be honest, I was like, you know, I think if I were to purchase one of the Norvina, definitely would be that one, but a bit on the fence. 40% off, really, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. They are sold on Sephora as well, but on Sephora, you're only gonna get like 30% tops. And even that, I don't see it happening. I don't know why this was 40% off. I didn't really pay attention if the other palettes had the same kind of discount. I don't understand. I don't get it. But I mean, I took it, you know, because then this is less than 50 euros. So basically it comes to less money than a classic ABH palette, and you get a ton of colors here. Now, this isn't my preferred size of palette because it can be a bit overwhelming. Like, okay, I don't know where to start. But yeah, I can't wait to play with this. And like I said, I feel like there's definitely versatility in this palette. And yeah, I just want to experiment, you know. I want to try different things. And I mean, yeah, it's beautiful, you have to admit. And that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel because it's free, so why wouldn't you? And I will see you guys next time. Bye.